Well, good morning. We're back. Oh man, I left it yesterday. I mean, it was kind of scary for Benjamin there, wasn't it? But Judah stepped in, and always remember now, out of the lineage of Judah comes Jesus. Judah is the tribe of praise. It's the tribe that rejoices. And even though he wasn't perfect, he stood in for Benjamin, and he stood up for Benjamin, and he took Benjamin's place as Jesus takes our place. Well, we're in chapter 45, and then Joseph. Now, when this all happened, Joseph could not restrain himself before all those who stood by him, and he cried out, "Get everybody out of here! I want everybody out. I want all of anybody Egyptian away. I want to be with these men by myself." So no one stood with him while Joseph made himself known to his brothers. Now, how could he do that? How could he make his? Well, number one, he started speaking Hebrew. He started speaking to them in their known language, and all of a sudden, I mean, he looked a lot different. But now they began to see that he was speaking to them in their language. And one commentary, one person said, basically it says that he made himself known to his brothers. How could they really know that he was a Hebrew? How could they really know? How could they really know that he was of their tribe? Well, he showed them circumcision. He showed them the fact that no Egyptian would ever have that. And he showed himself. Now, I know that might be a little crass, but that's what they say he did. He showed him that he was of the covenant of God, the same covenant Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. He said, and when he did that, he wept out loud, so loud when they found out. He wept so loud that the Egyptians outside heard it, and Pharaoh found out about it. He was so, and Joseph said to his brothers, "Please, please come near me." This is the great part. We're all up to this time, he was just testing. He wanted to make sure that they had changed, and now he knows they have changed, and that they love their brother, and they love their father, and they're so sorry for what happened to Joseph. And all of a sudden, their eyes popped open. They go, "Oh my goodness, this is Joseph." Now, there's ways that we can react to people that have done us harm. A lot of people go through things that people have done them harm, and you can there's two ways you can do it. You can retaliate. You can say, "Well, now I'm Joseph, and now you bow down to me, and I'm gonna cut your head off for what you did to me." You can retaliate, but if you retaliate, and we talked about this kind of before, but if somebody's done you harm and you retaliate in like manner, you say, "Well, I'll get back to him," but you know what? It doesn't give you peace. It won't give you happiness. It won't give you that which you think it will. It will not. You'll carry that with you. Or there's one where you can retaliate, or you can pray for your enemies, or you can pray for those that have despitefully used you, and you can reach out in forgiveness. I remember when I was in high school. I was about a sophomore at that time in high school, and I was a pretty good basketball player, and so the coach, the superintendent, the coaches, they wanted me to play, and I wasn't supposed to play on the senior league, our senior team, until I was at least a junior. Well, here I am. There's one guy that he was a coach, and this coach wanted him to play, but the superintendent wanted me to play. And all of a sudden, this coach just came down on me so hard. He would grab me by the back of the head, and he'd slam me around, and he'd tell me, he called me ducktail, and he would one day he slammed me up against the lockers, and he was just really rough on me. And I came home to my mom, and I said, "Mom, this coach is just killing me. He's knocking me around. He's grabbing me by the hair. He's just doing." And she said to me, "Well, what do you want?" "Oh, well, I just can't stand him. I want to do something." She said, "I'll tell you what you want to do. You want to pray for him. Every time he grabs your head, or every time he does something to you, or calls you a name, or whatever he does, you just pray for him." I said, "Really? I mean, I'm supposed to pray for him?" He said, just do that. Don't let him get you. Don't let him control you that way inside. He may control you on the outside. He may not want you to play because he wants this other guy to play. But he said, every time he does this to you, you pray for him." And I started doing that, and I just said, "Wow, I'm going to try anything." And I started praying for him. I said, "Lord, just bless this man. Take whatever." I just say, "Forgive him. I just can't hold this grudge. I want to play ball. I don't want to be angry." And you know what? It wasn't no time till that guy was transferred. He went out of that school. He was gone. And God brought a coach in that he and I hit it right off, and he was the one that got me scholarships and got me to play. You know, that's the best way to respond. If somebody does you wrong, do like Joseph did. Don't retaliate. Bless them. Oh, just bless them. And you'll be free, and they'll go, really? They'll see Jesus. They'll see what really has changed your heart, what circumcised your heart, got the flesh out of the way. That's what they need to see. Hey, I'm gone over again. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll still rejoice.